Annyeong everyone, this is the Changan CS55 Luxe. This is the top of the line that costs 1,373,000 pesos. Now, I wasn't able to join the media drive to Baguio, so I was driving this mostly on flat roads and on straight roads, not going up. And many of my friends tell me that going up is a different story, but this one will perform well in our city life. Is that true? Let's do this. Starting from the front. Now, it does remind me a lot of Lexus. If you have been watching my channel, the CS35, the CS75, the CS95, all these models from Changan are kinda similar looking with Lexus. And I think that is a good way to start if you are trying to start a new brand here in the Philippines. I just like how it looks futuristic. Yeah, some people might think it looks too fancy, but I think it does have the Lexus vibe and all this lighting design right here. Just look at that. The CS55 has plenty of features that will just make your traditional mainstream car feel really bare. It has almost all. Most likely you'll be happy with what it has to offer. It does have front radar sensor that is really smart. It recognizes motorbikes, trucks, and cars, and others, and people when they walk as well. It is a safe vehicle that has plenty of radar but doesn't have front sensors. So that's one feature missing right here, but it has DRL. Doesn't have fog lamp because these headlights are sufficient enough to brighten your road. Changan CS55 comes in 171 millimeters of minimum ground clearance. For me, that is more than enough to be driving here in the city. I have been driving this for past 5 days, and where I go is not the best condition for a low vehicle, but this one never had any syads. This Luxe variant has gold accents here and there, rose gold color, but it does have good clean contrast in this white body color with black contrast. 4 disc brakes, ventilated in front, MacPherson in front, and multi-link at the back. Honestly, driving the CS55 with this 19-inch rims and 55 series tires didn't bring me any problem at all. They look clean, they look a bit of hybridish there. Just looking from the side, it makes the car, you know, not Changan-like. It doesn't look Chinese-like. It also reminds me of a Mazda or an HRV. So that's how much Chinese vehicles have developed in styling as well. Now let's go to the back. Well, a bit controversial there. Let's go. Here at the back, the CS55 looks more like a Lexus, and it looks so clean and it looks futuristic, especially with this LED technology from Changan. It does come with this windshield wiper, very controversial top mount brake light, spoiler, very tiny shark fin antenna, where on the roof side we do have roof railings and panoramic sunroof. The best thing here is not the camera, it's not the sensor, it's not the two accentuated plastic exhaust pipes, the fog lamp, but it's the power tailgate. Now, we are living in times that we are expecting power tailgate in many of our cars that doesn't cost more than 2 million. It shows that the times have passed, and what was expensive and exclusive before is now available for everyone. If you have a family, you have a business, this might be actually your perfect car. The seats here in the first row are powered. Airbags are everywhere, also in the curtain. I have to give credit to Changan for giving us a nice cockpit like this and a lot of nice features, such as digital screens. This button right here, really easy to reach for that 360 camera. When I'm in traffic, you know, sometimes I just play around with this, and you can even turn it on when you are moving in faster speeds. And it even records 360 front, and it says after, not back or rear, left and right. It also shows a lot of other information. but not as much information as the onboard dashcam in the CS35. Because in CS35 it shows everything, even the headlight, the high beam, the turn signal, and everything. But this one seems to be a little watered down version of it. In the interior, what do I feel about the steering? The steering is, well, I'm kind of used to it because I have driven the Peugeot for quite some time, and you might need a bit of adjusting too, but it feels good. Feels like playing a game. And the instrument cluster, really good because it has this hood here. So all the time, even though there's sunlight or whatever, you will not lose focus on the instrument cluster gauge. The way it animates, it's very cool as well. It's not laggy. It does respond quite quickly. Automatic lighting system, automatic windshield wiper, remote engine start, remote window up and down. It has voice command.
Please continue.
You can command your car to do something, but then not everything. So you might want to Google what are the commands that you can do. There are like commands, open the windows, open the sunroof, and others I haven't tried them yet. This might not be for everybody, but I like having the buttons illuminated. At nighttime, I want to see them lit up, and that used to be like either glow in the dark or lights. And some of the makers don't put that anymore, but I like to give credit to CS55 for having it there. And I like having soft materials here and here. Like, I just hope they had it here because that would be for everything. But then what I like about this waterfall center console is that it just makes the car look more futuristic, and you can easily reach for your phone also if you would like to. And it comes with fast wireless charge, and I like that very much. This shifter looks really cute and looks like a bird somewhat. Sometimes when you're resting it here, you might accidentally shift it to manual mode, so just be careful for that. But it is a good place to rest your hand, but then if you put too much on the weight, it will go like that. The cup holders, very well done. Now, I wish that we have more audio control here. Like, instead of having the drive mode dial this huge. And I wish we had, of course, the brake hold system. The air condition buttons are nice, really well done. Now, if you are that person like me, wherein you want the air to flow in the leg room area and also the front, then you might have some problem here in the second row. Once you put this direction to the forward and the back, you will lose a significant amount of air coming out from this second row single vent. So if you have people at the back, don't put it to the leg area. It will help them a lot. I am 5'10". When I enter here, oh, it's so comfortable. And also this headrest, it's not the hard type. It's very soft and comfortable. It feels like I'm sunk. Yeah, I'm sunk. So if you have if you're taller than me, you might feel that much later on. But then if you have my height, I guess you are okay. You're good to go. You have grab handles, curtain airbag, armrest with cup holders, and charge ports too. USB Type A. And the single air vent actually blows enough air here, so that's actually okay. And you can easily hold this one down like this, so you can have this 60/40 and take advantage of more luggage space. Don't forget to subscribe and like Reagan's Rides and also Soldier Cars. Now let us drive it! I just noticed that they removed the Changan logo from the hood insulation. That was really quirky. Why? 1.0 liter turbocharged gasoline engine. It has high torque. It has good number of horsepower. But let's see. Let's drive it. Blue core. 4-cylinder. This is the top of the line that costs 1,373,000 pesos here. And what you can see here right now is actually the onboard dashcam. So it records everything in fisheye. So the software just stitches them up, and then you get the 360 camera view. And what's nice about this one, it has internal memory, and it shows if you're braking, what gear you're in, did you put on your seat belt, and turn signal and all these things. So it's quite nice to have something like that, which means you don't need to buy yourself an external dash cam. It also has emergency button. In case of emergency, just press it and then it will start recording. I think it doesn't record the sound, so I guess that's one thing that they might want to add. And just look at this instrument cluster. I see motorbike and a car in front and the distance. Really fantastic system we have here. Just imagine having this system in your Honda, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Ford, Hyundai, Kia, so on and so forth. Having this system in a mainstream brand will make it really expensive, but really attractive. So now we're gonna drive it. So when you put left, then it turns on the left camera. It's just that it doesn't have blind spot warning. That would be a good addition instead of having heated side mirrors. Room for improvement, of course. And auto-dimming room mirror will be a nice added feature. And also having a volume dial or physical volume button for the radio will be sweet as well. Like me, I'm sitting in my normal posture and I'm trying to reach for this. So it is not the best reach for me. We have the speed sensing door lock. Overall, it is a nice cabin. It is a comfortable drive. The seat is a bit on the hard side for me, so it feels a bit sporty there. Well, I'm in sport mode after all. Changan has 5 years of warranty or 150,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. I think they can like give promo once in a while, like what Ford did with their Territory, 2-year free PMS or a year free PMS. You know, those things will be really sweet. As of now, we hear stories of having another Chinese brand that's called Jetur. So, you know, the Chinese car brand will have its own competition. Like right now, Geely versus Chery versus Changan versus other Chinese brands like GAC as well. Very competitive already in this crossover, but it will be more competitive now within the price range, with the promo. Surprisingly, the handle is quite sporty and quite stiff, and I have some weight to it. So, you know, driving on a flat surface like this, it's quite enjoyable. You can have spirited driving, you can have really fun time in the traffic. Look, it has automatic high beam, it has Pioneer sound speakers. Not the premium one, but at least, you know, it looks cool. Rather than having it all just plain plastic, at least there's a badge. Like, you have cool stuff like this. Open panoramic sunroof. Okay, it didn't master the skill, but it was able to understand and open the panoramic sunroof. Now, what I realized is that close the panoramic sunroof. The thing is, it only closes the glass, and it doesn't close the shade. The wireless charging is fast wireless charging, so it is very sweet. It charges really quick, and if your phone gets overcharged, you can put it on the other side, yeah, so you can cool it down. So what is my take? It's worth every penny. You can not say these Chinese cars are too expensive and overpriced. Well, except there's like people are saying Geely is getting more and more expensive, and the benefit of owning a Chinese vehicle is no longer there. Everything now, since it's been more than 3 years, now people will realize which brands are the good Chinese brands. And we have a Territory, we have a Geely here. All these are competitors for this 5-seater crossover. And I still love you know, these crossovers from China. They have so many amenities to offer. You love driving these cars. I'll show you in a while how it drives in sport mode. Like, I never drove this in eco nor normal mode, and it is fuel efficient. I've been driving this for 64 kilometers since I received this, so not too much mileage. But then I feel that in my first video Well, look at that Lexus. It kinda reminds me of this car very much. The shifter's really nice, but I hope the indicator for which gear I am can also be illuminated here, so I can I don't have to look for it there because it's quite tiny. This 7-speed DCT, it shifts well, but when you're going incline, like what other reviewers said, it is, well, you can feel that it's not getting the full, it's not sending the full power, so you will feel a bit of bitterness, which is not a bad thing if you are driving in this kind of road condition. But if you are in the provincial road, you might have difficult time overtaking the jeepneys or the tricycle. So we don't have paddle shifters, but we do have plus and minus. I just put it to plus and minus, and then it drives a lot better. So let me show you. You see that? If you start from manual mode, like this Steptronic in first gear, and you floor it, you will get wheel spin, just like what you would get in a Geely Coolray. Definitely this 4-cylinder has power, but I think it's just in the tuning. But this 19-inch rims, you know, the car looks so poggy. The aircon is so freezing. It's so freezing. The aircon is so freezing even without tint. I'm not even exaggerating. Great car. Great car, great value. So if you have already purchased your CS55, please do let us know what you think about the car. But for now, I'm so spoiled with this 360, this 3D that is even transparent. It's so cool. Just look how nice the quality of this, and look, it's not even lagging. So if you get spoiled by this, when you get into other cars, you'll really be spoiled. You'll know that you are spoiled. Fantastic car. I hope you guys are enjoying. Please do smash that subscribe button and like this video. We are going for that 100,000 subscriber mark very soon. Thank you. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you again to Changan Philippines for lending us this unit for the drive. With that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. Bye.